Hey fellow problem solvers, Colfax Math here. Today I have a video of 20 practice problems for the word knowledge portion of the ASVAB military placement exam. This video is really hard 20 problems. I probably didn't know. I only got a few of these right when I did them. So there's a video on the 20 easy, medium, and hard. So these are the hardest ones. The military placement exam, the ASVAB, is an adaptive test. So what that means is if you get the early ones right, then they get progressively harder. If you get the early ones wrong, they stay at that level and you never get a good score. So you have to know those easy ones. That is the most important thing. After you know the easies, then you can move on to the mediums and stay there and pass the exam. Or if you want to score really well, move on to these hard 20 problems here. Again, these are really hard. I have paper and pencil out in front of you. I create your own notebook. You could always buy my book and work your way through that for the math portion of it. The act of writing this stuff down really helps it stick. So the words you want to write down are the ones you've heard before. You almost kind of know what they mean. Write them down, write what they mean, look at them every day. So with that said, let's jump right in to 20 of some of the hardest word knowledge problems you're going to see on the ASVAB. I'm going to go pretty slow. It's a time test, so I'm going to have a pace going. I'll read the problem, write your answer down before I get there, and then listen to the correct answer. All right, so with that said, number one, auspicious most nearly means ominous, favorable, tenuous, belligerent. Auspicious means favorable. Correct answer number one is B. It is an auspicious occasion. It is a good or favorable occasion. Number two, truculent, eager or quick to argue, extremely honest, easily broken or fragile, excessively timid and shy. Truculent means eager or quick to argue or aggressive. So two is A. Number three, these are crazy words, I know that. Number three, gainsay. Gainsay means to accumulate wealth, to wander aimlessly, to praise excessively, to deny or contradict. Correct answer for three is D. Somebody who will gainsay you will contradict you. Gainsay means to deny or contradict. Number four, ephemeral, most nearly means lasting a very short time, having infinite depth, pertaining to the spirit, extremely heavy or dense. Number four, ephemeral means lasting a very short time. Four is A. Ephemeral means lasting a short time. Paucity most nearly means an abundance, a scarcity or smallness of supply, a loud disturbance, a state of extreme joy. Number five, paucity means a scarcity or smallness of supply. I know a pauper is somebody who's really poor, and those roots are the same. Again, these are on the hard side. Okay, number six, eschew most nearly means to chew thoroughly, to welcome with open arms, to deliberately avoid or abstain from, to scold or reprimand. Number six is C, to deliberately avoid or abstain from. To eschew the meal means to stay away. To eschew alcohol is to abstain from alcohol. Number seven, sardonic means grimly mocking or cynical, sweet and pleasant, related to sea life, deeply sorrowful. So before I answer this one, let me just talk a little bit about multiple choice on the ASVAB. There is no penalty for guessing. If you randomly guess, you have a 1 in 4 chance of getting it right if there are 4 possible answers, if it's completely random. So I'm looking at these answers, and A, B, and C are all kind of feelings, right? So C is related to sea life. It's not connected to A, B, or C at all. So if I could cross out C, now guess, that would mean I have a 1 in 3 chance of getting it right. So even if you don't know it, you want to eliminate answers that don't make sense, increasing your probability of getting it right. Okay, number 7, sardonic means grimly mocking or cynical. Answer A. Okay, number 8, recalcitrant most nearly means cooperative and willing, having a stubborn, uncooperative attitude, prone to sudden changes, slow to understand. Number 8, a recalcitrant person is somebody who is very stubborn or will not work with you. Correct answer for 8, recalcitrant, is B, stubborn or uncooperative attitude. Number 9, halcyon most nearly means stormy and chaotic, extremely ancient, brightly colored, calm and peaceful. Number 9, halcyon means D, calm and peaceful. Even if I didn't know what that one meant, actually I didn't know what that one meant. I don't know if I've ever heard that word before. I would have crossed out B and C because A and D are opposites of each other. So I would, if I had to take a random guess, it would have been between A and D, increasing my likelihood of guessing to 50%. Okay, number 10. Again, I've never heard this one before either. Lachrymose, lachrymose, most nearly means tearful or inducing tears, laughing loudly, angry and bitter, dry and barren. Number 10 is A, tearful or inducing tears. Number 11, enervate, most nearly means to energize or strengthen, to clarify a point, to complicate a situation, to drain of energy or weaken. Number 11, the correct answer is D, to drain of energy or weaken. And again on this one, if I had to randomly guess, I would have crossed out B and C because A and D are opposites of each other. Okay, number 12. This is actually an astronomy term. I think probably from Arabic. Nadir most nearly means the highest point of a sphere, the lowest point, a turning point, a middle layer. 12 is B. Nadir means the lowest point. Okay, 13. Obsequious most nearly means rude and independent, obvious and clear, obedient or attentive to an excessive degree, unclear or hidden. Number 13 is C. Obsequious means obedient or attentive. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. The whole point of this channel is for you to be as successful as possible on any standardized math exam. I've taught high school math and SOP for over 30 years. I'm doing these word knowledge practice tests because word knowledge is such an important part of your overall ASVAB score. Just reviewing a little, have a little difference. Reviewing a lot really helps a lot. The way you get good at anything is practice. All right, number 14, phlegmatic most nearly means highly emotional, having an unemotional and stolid, calm disposition, prone to physical illness, energetic and fast moving. Number 14 is B. Phlegmatic means having an unemotional, calm disposition. Number 15, quotidian most nearly means occurring once a century, rare and unusual, daily or ordinary, extremely expensive. Number 15 is C, quotidian, means daily or ordinary. Again, if you look at this one, A and C are both rates of time. I guess B is too, but D is unrelated. So if I had to guess, I'd cross out D and I'd have a 1 in 3 chance of getting it right. 16, redoubtable most nearly means formidable or inspiring fear, easily defeated, open to doubt, trustworthy. Number 16, redoubtable means formidable or inspiring fear. 16's correct answer is A. Number 17, a sycophant most nearly means a severe critic, a master of musical composition, a person who acts obsequiously to gain advantage, a fierce warrior. Number 17, a sycophant is a person who acts obsequiously to gain advantage. So number 17 is C. 18, tenuous. Tenuous most nearly means weak or slight, strong or thick, spanning a long duration, highly complex. Number 18, tenuous is very weak or slight. Correct answer for 18 is A. Tenuous, a tenuous relationship is one that might break easily. Number 19, vicissitude most nearly means a permanent condition, a change of circumstances or fortune, a strict rule, a clear explanation. Correct answer for 19 is B. Vicissitude means a change of circumstances or fortune. And lastly, number 20, a zealot most nearly means a person who is lukewarm about a cause, a peaceful mediator, a wise old counselor, a person uncompromisingly fanatic in pursuit of their ideas. Correct answer for 20 is D. A zealot is a person uncompromisingly fanatic in pursuit of their ideas. There was a zealot at the march who was going crazy. All right, again, hit subscribe. Questions in the comments. I pretty much answer every question I get in the comments, especially if you have a timestamp in there so I could go back and see what you're referring to if it's from one of the older videos. Thank you for watching.